Where is that? Housing. What does this need? Actually, we can't anyway. Sorry, folks. You're going to stay out in the wilds. We don't have the cloth to build a shelter. And as the bot said, welcome, welcome. Happy for everyone who visits and pops in. You're going on a Target run. Okay, right on. I hope you have fun in the store. Be safe out there. Thanksgiving's right around the corner, so you don't know how crazy people might be acting already, hunting down those deals. We have a decent amount of water. I'm feeling pretty good about that with this one season of drought. It is only one season, so that's nice. If we build up any more water, we'll be in sort of good shape here. Can't build any fancier water tower. Yeah, we can't do that. Could build the well, but that does take a person here. Although we have 3 free folks, although they're not actually free, right? They're scrapping or they're collecting wood, so they are doing stuff. Crazies in this town all the time. Crazies are in all the towns. I hear that. They are secretly everywhere. There's no escaping them. Any babies? No babies. What are you guys waiting for? Let's see, what is another thing we might want to build? I mean, I suppose I could just build houses, more housing, right, for most of our folks, and see if they don't start having those babies, right, and then we can sort of build up. We'll do 4 houses, all right? We'll try this out. We'll see what happens. We'll get these built up and see. Of course, we're doing that like right before a season of drought comes on, right? So not the best planning, you know, but we'll deal. Finally have enough variety in our food that they're not complaining. It's always good. Mohammed and Julie are almost adults, so we do need more babies. We need people to start, you know, doing the things and the stuff. I could probably build a bunch of houses, actually, when you think about it. And my reasoning here is actually, it'll probably take them a while to actually start having the babies. So, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll still have 3 people in homeless shelters, right? It's kind of strange, I guess, when you think about it, but could do with more food. We have 111 food reserved. I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean we're going to eat 111 units? I mean, it seems like a lot for 15 people. Oh, his clothing is wearing down. It's only 40%. Gonna have to start producing some more protective equipment for folks here. We do have the 3 sort of free settlers, so I suppose I could build a tailor shop here, although we don't have the available cloth quite yet. That's part of the problem here. Yeah. Oh, now it's expected to be a growing population. Well, look at that. Okay. Let's see, if I place down one more home here, that should essentially be enough, with the exception of one person who's going to sort of be on their own. That's going to basically be enough, right? For everyone to have a home. One person will be sort of left out in the cold, unhappy, but you know they'll deal when. Although I suppose, depending on how it breaks down, now that Muhammad is not a child, or is about to not be a child, then maybe we'll do 1/3 home, and then everyone will have somewhere to live. Yes, we might do that. Is this the recycler? Or refiner? That's right. Goes eating and drinking. You shit! Why are you going around eating and drinking instead of working? Who said you could have needs? How are these buildings coming along? They're coming along slowly. The answer is slowly. Slowly also means carefully. That's what we're going for. We'll see if it works out. Oh, weird. They're building this house first? Well, that's kind of backwards. Wow, this one is quite unhappy here. It's unattractive, as it were. Can we place a... What do we need it for a shrub? I'll use a +1. This gets a +3. But it is much more expensive to construct. I can't believe they're worried about the unattractiveness of their home already. How dare they? So we have 4 free settlers, and our last child is almost grown at this point. I don't know why Julie teleported from this home to this home, but I guess who am I to ask? Muhammad's living with Martha in the unattractive home. We'll see if anything comes of that, or if it will be too unattractive for them to bother. In any case, we still have 2 folks with nowhere to live, so we'll have to do one more home, I suppose, here. It's gonna be in an unattractive area again. I hate to say it. Unless we throw you out here. Nah, you know what? Symmetry. 2 folks will get the unattractive home. And that's just how it is. You know, they can deal. It's post-apocalyptic world, okay? Can't have everything. One step at a time here. Water supply is looking decent. Food supply could definitely be better. It's kind of on the low side. Not feeling too thrilled about that. Should we add another fisher? I suppose we will, and see if that helps out any. In fact, we'll do a fisher and a gatherer, just to sort of see if that helps out any. Do we have enough for... Yes, we can build a tailor shop here. Put it right here at the start of our sort of industrial quarter. Seems like the best place to put that. Ah, the dog has left me. Very sad. Everyone should be sad for me. He has decided that he was more interested in going outside of the route. What's wrong with this place? Needs cloth. Well, we will get on that for you, just as soon as we get you built here. Sort of jumped the gun on Julie growing up, but, you know, we're expecting it'll happen. Okay, so nobody's homeless now. Everyone should be happy. We're also, I think, lucked out that we have... all pairs are able to have more babies. So we should expect some babies here, hopefully. Have those babies, people. Keep the population strong. Not seeing much of an uptick in the food production, though. This number hasn't exactly gone up very much, despite applying more folks to both gathering and fishing. So hopefully it'll be enough to at least get through the drought. But I guess we'll have to see here. This guy could only carry 10 wood. Well. Oh no, this became unattractive as well because of the influence of the tailor shop. They wanted to produce protective garments for them, but they don't want to have to look at them. A big difference there. We are kind of running out of tools here as well. So it would be nice if we get some more people in the populace here, if we get some growth going on here. Anytime you guys are ready to sort of get busy here. You guys are both layabouts together, right? You should celebrate that fact. So we haven't been eating any of the berries so far, just been eating the beans, apparently. For fish, we've been consuming a good portion of our fish. But I do think we're slightly producing more food than we're consuming. So, cake! Let's see, are we going to be applying our newly formed adult anywhere specific, or will we allow them to just be a gathering sort of villager here? I haven't collected much scrap, it seems. At least not lately. Also, haven't exactly built this place with any kind of speed, so that's a thing. So we have one homeless settler. Wow, they booted the child out. How they said, you know what, you're an adult now. Out you go, give you the boot. Does of course mean we have to build them a home of their own. They'll get to live all on their own. We have a baby, so much huzzahs are in order there. Pop that down. This only takes 8 and 15, so we can afford that. Teresa and Phil finally doing their work, their contribution to protect the settlement and its ability to live on. We do, of course, need more protective gear for our folks. We're one short. We're two short, actually, because the child does not have any protective gear here. We're pretty lucky, though, that the radiation amounts are actually pretty much non-existent in our area at the moment, but of course that can change. So we're trying to be proactive this time around and do the things that are necessary to keep everyone alive. We'll get there someday if they ever build. Like, really, is there a reason why we're not building this? Because they prioritized the house. Are you serious? You're so close here. And you decided to go do this. Like, dude, really? Finish what you started, please. Ridiculous. Statistics. Well, let's check this out real quick. Let's see. So for food consumed and produced. So I mean that looks like it's good, right? This one is not great. We're also not producing any more of these. So we'll have to work on those. Some of our population's popping out as uneducated, of course. We don't have a school for them. Which actually we could build a school right now, but then we would need a teacher. Okay, so we can start doing these next scarves here. Should be plenty of protection for the time being because we only have basically no radiation at this point, right? So In pretty good shape there. Can of course do... Oh, the campfire is quite large. Well, I was thinking about putting one of those down. It does take 60 wood. Julie's living alone. Poor gal. Oncoming drought. Yes, indeed, we're aware of that, so we have to be careful. 3 seasons out. Probably don't want to build any fields at this point. However, I do think we might be able to place the workshop. Get our folks tooled up here. Try and get started on that early before they're complaining about it, because it seemed kind of a slippery slope once they had no tools and there was like a larger population. It was pretty much impossible to sort of recoup and recover from that. So we'll keep our singular builder sort of occupied here. And then once that is done, I think we might actually set up that Forester's Lodge and the scrap collector. Yeah. I do think we're going to start with the scrap tools, though. Instead of trying to jump straight to the metal, you know, the fancy stuff, we're going to curb our sort of enthusiasm here. Got a second baby, so that's fantastic. Like to see that. Very nice. Hopefully they're not in the same family, because that could cause problems. Although with the way the baby swapping has been going, there's not really any telling whose baby belongs to who. They're basically just trading them around as they get tired of taking care of them, I suppose. It's that whole takes a village to raise a child thing. We took it to new levels. Or normal levels, I have no idea. They took it to A level, and that's what we're gonna leave that with. I think once we get this place up and built, and we get through this drought, we might take off one food gatherer to sort of free up for other professions, I suppose. Although we could also take off the builder and then place them somewhere while we're not building and be a little more, you know, dynamic about assigning the builder position. I think we might opt for that. Okay, just a million more back and forth trips. One singular so-and-so here. You know what, I think we might apply all hands on deck. Let's get this place built up, you know, get some tools rolling in. Yeah, I know these places are complaining, nobody's working there, but we're going to try and maximize efficiency here. No, that tree just fell on its own. I wonder if trees can fall on settlers and sort of injure them. It's a scary thought, right? Hens. Could try and do the egg route again. Not sure exactly how effective that was the one time we tried having hens. Do have a lot of water needs. Okay, we got the metal. We just need these people to walk in with the scrap. Where is this person going? Relocates resources. What resource is that? What is he gonna relocate? Christian, what are you doing, my man? What is this person complaining about? They're hungry. Oh no. Well, we have food. What? I mean, why are they so upset? But they're hungry. It's not my fault. Work faster, right? We're gonna sell some food. Alright, this building is finally being erected here. So we'll be able to reallocate these builders. Or I should say deallocate. I'm gonna wait for it to actually build before I take them off, because I don't want the... If I down tick how many builders we've got, I don't want it to sort of... That's weird, it's saying 2, but I don't have 2. Unless it means 2 builders are building it. Anyway, so no more builders. 1 technician I think will do nicely. We have an extra baby, so that's fantastic. Is this person the technician? Phil has become the technician. Yeah, that's right. Go water and feed yourself. Good idea. We have 3 cloth masks here. Great. We're building up a little bit, you know, in case we have a tiny buildup of the radioactivity. Protect the children's. I am sort of thinking, though, kind of need to get the scrapyard down. Scrapyard, I think, is the priority. And I think putting it, like, right around here might be a good bet. Sort of off in the way, right? Won't bother any of the homes. I think we're gonna get to work on that here. We do need to get a builder, so we'll apply. We'll just have the one guy do it, I suppose. We don't need any, what is this, wood? We don't need anybody on wood right now. We have a fair amount built up. Definitely need to get the scrap going, though. And we do need to clear out sort of these more large and resistant pieces here. How much scrap does this place take to build? 22 and 36 wood. Okay. I have to chop down a tree to build it, but that's okay.